Good morning. I was recently asked about uploading PDFs specifically to Canvas pages, and so I thought I'd quickly share how to do that. To my knowledge, there are 3 ways, and I'm going to show you all 3 ways. So I'm going to show you how to include all 3, then what they'll look like when they're saved. So the first way is if you made it an external link. So the way to do that would be like you have the PDF already in your Google Classroom or Google Drive, and you open the PDF. You need to open it in a new window, and once it loads, you would copy the link to that new window, and then you put that as an external link because it's outside Canvas. Paste. I might call it PDF sample. Here's the first way. The second way is if you have it downloaded on your desktop, not through Google Drive, it could just be a file that you upload. So you go to Documents, File, and then you find the PDF, which I know I had. Here we go. Oops. Sorry, my cursor started to fall asleep on me. Alright, so then it's the PDF, and now I've uploaded it as a kind of file. And then the third way is to plug it in from your Google Drive. And so I'd go to Google Drive. And the difference between this and a link is that if it's plugged in from a Google Drive, that means it will open automatically as Google Drive, but it will also appear within Canvas pages. So like they could read it on Canvas, like so, or open the link. It would be their choice. Okay. And then, unfortunately with the spacing, that came out weird, so let's fix it. Okay. So now I'm going to save and then show you how these would look. So the plug-in from Google Drive means that I plugged it in and I can see it. I could read the PDF here. I also want to make sure that I save this into my drive because the teacher told me to, and Canvas could crap out and die, and I need to still have access. So it's this little icon right here. We'll then take them out of Canvas into Drive where the document is, and then they would be able, from there, to turn it into a Google Doc, save it, download it, whole 9 yards. I love this option. Kids can read it right here. They can enlarge it if they need to, especially for, say, accommodations, or they can then open it somewhere else and do what they want. The downside, though, is that it then takes up a lot of space. I don't know personally how to make the doc smaller. I'm sure there's a way, but I don't know how, so this is the default size. It would take up a lot of space if you did that constantly. But it's an option. Right here, the second one was if you just uploaded a file from your desktop. So you'll see it even says it's a PDF right here, so they know. And then it will download, appear right here. They would open it and then have to save it to their desktop and then upload it to Google Drive or do whatever they need to do. And then the third option we had was just like it's a link. So if they click that one, then it just literally pops up as a new screen and takes them right there to the PDF, which they can then still choose to download. They could choose to open it in a doc, because technically you did a link through Drive. So technically, really in theory, this is probably the best option. I would not do the attached PDF they have to download unless for some reason you want there to be an option that works perfectly without them needing to have Google Drive. Though technically, I think in today's day and age, every student has Google Drive. If you want a simple, not a lot of visuals, pick this option here of a link to the PDF. If you want a more visual, embed or plug it in from Drive. Those are the 3 ways to upload a PDF. As an English teacher, I'm going to pretty much live in this with all my copies of reading materials I need them to have. But I'm probably going to live in this one right here, this third, so they can read it on Canvas or open it and save it on their own. And those are the 3 ways to handle PDFs and Canvas that I know of, at least. And that would work if it's an assignment, a test, a quiz, a discussion board, or a page. Hope that helped.